I mean, Katana versus Sub-Zero to be.
Katana versus Sub-Zero is pretty bad if Katana wants to just run away. And
so what are we talking, 6'4", 7'3"?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Okay, so Freddy would probably be, 7.5 maybe? He played at the highest level properly?
Yeah, 7 HE looks like he might have some experience against Freddy. He's telling me some tips to use here. I just tried to get on him and pressure the shit out of him with 2 1s.
He will be using Nightwolf after this match. I want to see how Nightwolf does against Freddy.
Yeah.
I know he can reflect the projectiles, but then you got to watch out for a ground spike.
Well, here's the thing. That was my first experience with Freddy. I don't know how good Natus' Freddy is. I can't tell just from, but it looks like he's got a handle on the character for sure. It's probably if I was able to get a few wins off him, it's probably not that horrible for Sub-Zero. But then again, what do you? I know MTV.
Well, he wasn't doing the 50% combos with him.
No, he wasn't. Okay.
Yeah, and he
gets 50% combos. Doesn't he have enough?
I think near the wall or wall carry.
Jesus.
It's close to 50. I know it's around the late 40s.
Jesus. He's definitely an insane character. I'm sure he just seems that way to me, though, because I haven't really... I just downloaded him now.
No, the more you play against Freddy, the more you realize, wow.
Oh, really?
That's how I felt. When I first played him, I'm what, I'm probably getting,
yeah,
by a couple gimmicks or whatever.
Right.
When I'm wait, this character actually has things that force you to do that. Okay.
Wow.
You have to jump at him.
How was Devastation?
Pretty fun.
Did you meet that dude?
All right, so 7 HE, you apparently have the most Sub-Zero experience here. Give me some more. What else you got against him? It's time for dances with Nightwolf.
Oh shit! Real land will knock the fuck out.
You guys ever see Manny get so mad?
Who?
Yeah,
every time. That shit was entertaining though. I like reading that.
Yeah, but if I do 224 clone on him, I'm basically giving up my rush down, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
I think ending with a clone is when you're better when they're against the wall.
He's saying do 224 clone, and if Freddy throws a projectile, try to freeze him. Won't he get off the projectile before
I think he can punish you with his ground spike after the clone.
Oh,
block,
really?
I think.
Wow, he can actually punish me for doing 224 clone?
I think it's pretty quick.
Jesus. He didn't. I got away with 224 clones, but I wasn't using that too much. I was trying to just brush him down with down 4s and 2-1s. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1-2. He fell for it a number of times, so.
I think 2-1 is better than 2-1-2 with sub.
Freddy's... It's for different situations. For different situations, stream is freezing. Is it really? Did you try refreshing? Is the stream messing up for anybody besides Altair? Should I really try to play the spacing game with this character though?
Freddy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I would say play against Empty Days Freddy, and then
you know what? I gotta play him a lot this weekend and see
play. It's gonna be rough. I know it took me a while to get used to the matchup.
And you're using Cabal.
Yeah, the unbeatable character. Right?
It's
so easy to win with.
The horrible broken character. Apparently, people seem to think that the hitbox gives you an advantage.
Well, if you see, Michelangelo already does instant fireballs.
Right.
He plays on a pad.
And so was Eric Warder. And so were you before you.
I don't see the difference. What I've been doing now that what Michelangelo has been doing, with his pad. If you watch matches of East Coast Throwdown or whatever, those past tournaments, he's doing instant air fireballs just like I am right now.
Don't jump. Yeah, I learned that one. Don't jump on Freddy.
Same thing with Eric Warder. They've been playing Cabal the same way I have been. I don't know why it's a big deal right now.
The thing is Cabal has been Cabal, day one. Other than they got rid of the block infinite.
You know what it is when they nerf Kung Lao, Cabal is next in line.
Right.
And so he's gonna have attention, and then when Cabal gets nerfed, it's gonna be the next character attention. Yeah, it's gonna keep going.
But don't you get it, Rio? When he does the block streams, it's hard to poke out of it because I had to time it properly. I had to learn how to unblock right. It's not fair. I should be able to get out of that for free.
Actually, Rio is not the only one doing the crazy cancels.
Actually, Eric Borda has been doing crazy cancels since like Summer Jam, right?
Since even before you picked the ball back up. Knock him down. He has bad. Yeah, but you know what? When I realized something, when I knocked him down, he teleports for free. I can't pressure him on knockdown.
You could probably try and slide his teleport if you anticipate it, but then if he doesn't, then you're gonna die. So.
Yeah.
And even when he hit him with slide, he had the whole situation all over again.
I gotta think of some stuff against him. Maybe not knocking him down. Maybe if I land like a 2-2 freeze or something, maybe hitting him with back 1-2-1 and putting him into the stagger state and trying to continue pressuring from there, something like that. I don't know. I only had a few matches there.
You know, I think Liu Kang is very underrated right now. Have you seen Liu Kang's instant air fireballs on a hitbox? Well, I don't even want to say hitbox. I just want to say, have you seen Liu Kang's instant air fireballs back to back?
They're pretty quick.
They are very, very quick. They're like Cabal status almost.
Since you're the Cabal main, do you think he should be touched? No, right? Because I don't think so.
Well, it depends. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, he could be nerfed. I guess he'd still be good, but does he have to be like nerfed? Like right now, I would say. Otherwise, the game is gonna like fail or whatever. Not really. Have you like all the other MK games have been 10 times worse with the characters?
Honestly, I'm much less concerned with buffs and nerfs within this game because even the hardest matchups, I feel, if you work them out and work really hard and play them a lot, you can start to even get a grip on them. What more concerns me is the things that are unpredictable in this game, the random glitches, the things that you just turn and look and go.
Yeah, the input bug, the meter drain glitch.
Yeah.
Those should be fixed first before you go ahead and balance the game.
When those things happen, there's just no defending the game. It's just like, why did that happen? Why did J360 Cyber Sub-Zero jump into my ice clone and lose a bar meter? He just jumped into it. It was
a good question. I wish I knew the answer to that.
I'm still trying to figure that one out. He jumped into my ice clone and just lost a bar meter. I guess like the game felt he had too much meter. So I would much rather see those things. I would much rather see those type of things get fixed than
No, I wasn't talking about the frames. I was talking about when Freddy grabs you, it takes 6 seconds before it ends.
It's a long throw.
It's a long throw, which works in his favor because he could grab you and then you can count.
Take it easy, Mike.
You can count in your head. 1,
Absolutely.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he throws you, and when he grabs you, it's annoying because you're watching the clock. You're like this fucking bitch.
Right. Well, have you seen Shoryuken's ground freeze infinite with Sub-Zero?
Yeah, I haven't gotten to test that to see, but I've heard it's a real infinite. Like you can't escape.
That's what he tells me. He tells me he's had people try to escape it. He's tested it, and I actually I did try it, and I was able to actually carry a character across the screen with it. So. Is the reset legit? According to Shoryuken, and I'm
if you have the life lead, I can see that being really good.
Really good. Run down the clock.
Yeah.
And your opponent
build your meter,
get
into the wall, get X-ray, and then just X-ray.
Tom, well, here's the thing: the reset part of it, ice ball into ice puddle is escapable. Ice puddle into ice puddle. Shoryuken tells me it's not escapable, and that he's tested it. I have not tested it, so I'm just going on Shoryuken's word. But Shoryuken is a good Sub-Zero player.
You could test it later if you want.
We can try it out. I'm not, inclined to, disagree with him.
I'll try and stay neutral, then I'll try and jump, and I'll try and do something else.
Yeah, just
we'll go through everything and see what is going to get you out of that.
He says even X-ray moves won't get you out of it. Shoryuken said that. So he says the infinite is legit. It's unescapable, but the ice blast into ground puddle, that's escapable. All you got to do is not hold any buttons. So it is hard to land the initial puddle is escapable.
Yeah, well, if Cabal gets nerfed, it's not really going to affect me because I don't consider myself a Cabal player. I'll just move on to the next character. It's, it might affect the people that main Cabal, but it won't. Me, I don't really think it would.
You have a Cabal infinite?
No, oh yeah, there is a Cabal Infinite.
There's a Cabal.
Yeah,
Infinite?
I want to keep it to myself though.
How does this guy know about your Cabal Infinite?
Who?
I can't even pronounce his name. It starts with X John Wayne. Oh, X John Wayne. Okay, John Wayne. Rio's Cabal Infinite. How does he know about your Cabal Infinite?
Oh, he seen me post.
You're gonna have to tell me.
I posted. I found this new Cabal Infinite.
Oh
It's really hard though.
Well,
I'm not gonna be able to do it before season beating. So
okay.
There's nothing to worry about.
Revolvers is great. Cabal Infinite. Thanks, Rio. But the ground freeze is hard. It's hard in terms of setting up for it. But apparently, as long as your timing is tight, once you get it, if you do, you can infinite run the clock down. Or even if you're behind on life, you can just walk into the corner and do your biggest charge back to combo.
Another question is, how would you land an ice freeze on someone? I mean, an ice puddle.
It's not easy.
Could you land an enhanced freeze and then go into regular freeze?
Yes, you can.
All right,
you
so
can.
that would be easier, but still.
Basically, you would try it off of like a neutral jump plant or something like that, or a 2-1-2 and wait till they fall down and do it.
My strategy against jacks in the corner is to not get cornered.
Yeah,
that's my strategy.
It has to be because
I will eat 20 uppercuts just to get mid screen and stay away from the fucking wall.
Yo, guys, they want me to use anyone else?
Do you guys want to see Classy use any other character?
I didn't know Classy used other characters.
Who do you guys want to see?
I want to see Kung Lao versus Freddy.
Well, Rio's got to get on.
They kind of they already did that set.
Oh, did they? I want to see Cabal.
They want to see. They want to see Kenshi and Rain.
Kenshi and
Striker, Jade, Melina. That was random.
It was an input bug.
Input bug on the character select screen.
Not really.
Chocolate milk.
That's why I said you wanted.
They're saying you can armor out of the ice puddle thing, or spin out.
Out of the Ice Puddle Infinite?
Yeah, they're saying Tom tested it at Arizona. You can armor through, or if you're Kung Lao, you can spin out of it.
Really?
But if you do it to the frame, can you still do that?
I don't know.
That is the question.
I don't know. I don't know how well Tom tested it. Tom may not know how tight the timing is. I don't know. On the ground freeze.
Oh, they mean the
Jax thing.
Well, Jax, it's pretty much like a coin flip.
Yeah.
You get someone in the wall. What if you get the frame
advantage.
advantage 4 times in a row?
Right.
That's pretty much, you're going to infinite.
Apparently it happens enough that Maxter actually thought it was a block in.
Maybe there's a way to reproduce it into creating it. Like, you got to do some wacky shit, like, forward 1-3 and tap triangle or something. Some weird shit.
It happens enough
because
that,
if Maxter is complaining about it happening that much, then CD Junior might know something about it to make it, come out more.
Like a block infinite.
Possibly, or something. Or maybe he's just lucky. Maybe the coin keeps flipping and it keeps getting heads. And then when Maxter tries to do it, the coin keeps flipping and he keeps getting tails every time.
Does CD Junior really need that kind of luck?
I wouldn't say so. But it's weird because when I block a move, I'm going to be like, okay, am I at frame disadvantage now, or am I at neutral? Do I flip a coin in my head and then go like, okay, I'm going to try and poke out?
Right.
I think things like that should be fixed first, and then you go ahead and balance the game.
Personally, I never have really felt the game was unbalanced. If anything, the balance is getting a little crazier now. Or maybe it's just because the characters are being shuffled around so much. But I always felt the bugs.
I would say there's no point in doing matchups with TLS because next month the game will just change.
Change again. Are they seriously doing another patch?
I don't know if they are, but I'm assuming with all the Cabal crying on TYM, I'm assuming there's going to be another patch.
That was Mario making some funny noise into the mic.
Hetosaurus call.
The Hetosaurus, the call of the Hetosaurus.
I'm tired of watching Shiva. I want to play again.
If you have a big hitbox character, I think the first and second hit jail, so you can't get out of the third hit.
Yeah.
If you're Melina or someone with a really small hitbox, then yeah, you don't have to worry about that shit.
At Shiva, so she has 4 boobs to go with her 4 arms.
And 12 pack. She's got a big old 12 pack. She's crazy. It's a 12 pack. Word.
It goes all the way to like her knees and shit.
That's so nasty. Bitch, you don't get ugly. Bitch, you ugly.
Did you see me throw an ice blast and Freddy teleport inside it?
Inside it?
Inside it. It came at him and he just said, "I'm going to teleport," and he came out on the other side.
Oh, it's probably because when he comes out of the teleport, he has more frames of
My
projectile
goodness.
immunity.
No. He on reaction, he can just teleport around it and be right in your face.
Oh, yeah, he can.
I didn't know that. I had to make that matchup up as I went along. I'm not really that great at thinking on my feet.
Projectiles aren't that good against Freddy to begin with.
Yeah, I figured that out
For
pretty
many
quick.
reasons.
I stopped trying to do that. I said, let me just get in there and try and beat this guy up. At the end, though, when I won those 2 matches, I started getting angry.
You started getting angry the more you were winning?
You have to be angry to play Sub-Zero.
You do.
You do.
A lot of characters, you gotta be angry.
Yeah. You definitely got to be a little bit pissed off to play him, because you have to just not give a shit and move forward, which is what I try to do.
Probably in a couple patches when, a lot of the characters get nerfed and we reach Sub-Zero, you will see me playing Sub. That could be 2 months from now, 3, maybe 4.
Right. Well, they got a few characters to nerf before we get to Sub.
Yeah, a few more.
We got to go through Cabal, Raiden,
Melina,
Cyrax,
Liu Kang.
Katana. So nerf all of them, and then you can start playing Sub-Zero. I'm starting to think Lunatic Sasquatch is not that bad with Nightwolf.
Yeah, I do think I could be better. I mean, there's no reason to doubt yourself. I think anyone could be better than someone if they really wanted to.
Yeah.
I think Tom should just pick up Cabal so he can start winning majors. That would be my best advice to Tom.
Pick up Cabal or Raiden.
Just pick up Cabal so he can start winning again.
Tom should pick up Freddy.
Yeah, or Freddy, Cabal, or Raiden.
What does Dave think is? Does he think Freddy is S tier?
I would say he probably does think he's around there.
Wow. I was definitely impressed by the sheer number of different tools he seems to have. What was that snot thing he kept trying to pull down on my head?
Oh, that's like this little...
He stunned me with
if
it.
you jump, yeah, it gives a free combo if it hits you.
My goodness.
You know what? That move actually doesn't suck, as some people say. There's actually some setups where you could do that and then get, a projectile after, and then after that get another check with the ground spike, so it's like a bunch of chip and shit.
Yeah, I felt like he was checking me a lot with that ground shit.
Yeah. After you block projectile, you have to guess. Is he going to throw a projectile again, or is he going to do ground spike?
Yeah, I definitely felt
so he could be like projectile, and you're waiting for the ground spike. He's not doing it. You're eating projectile, and you're getting pushed back on block.
Right.
The
one thing I'll say is the saving grace there is that that ground spike seems like it's high blockable. And it seems like it's unsafe up close. We got some Scarlet going on now. So,
Oh, they kind of removed armor. He doesn't have super armor the entire length anymore.
Wait. NRS actually removed armor?
No, he has...
For a change?
Johnny Cage's enhanced kick doesn't have armor the entire duration of the screen anymore. Like, when you get...
Really?
It has armor for, like, 1/3 of the screen. No, I mean, like, 3/4 of the screen has armor now, or 4/5 of the screen. When he gets near the end, he won't have armor anymore.
They realized they put too much armor on Johnny Cage, and they wiped some of that shit off.
But you know what, though? Out of any character in the game that they, he probably deserved armor the most. Like,
that's kind of true.
In a way, like, he's the character who, like, least doesn't deserve,
It's only because his armor move hits you away.
Yeah. Any character that I thought that, has... any character that has great options or decent options from afar. I don't know. I just feel like this game has been, dipped in a big vat of armor. I'm not a big fan of the whole armor.
I don't really mind the armor. I think it gives more options for characters, so it's whatever.
Haven't they ever heard of invincibility frames that work?
Well, you know what? You know what's better than armor? Invincibility. Johnny Cage has a move with invincibility. He's nut punch.
Yes. But they also made it now so he
enhanced
can't.
nut punch.
They also made it now that he can't combo into his nut punch anymore.
Well,
right?
only off of 4-3-2. He can still do 4-3-3 into nut punch.
Oh, okay.
It's just when you block 4-3-3, he won't be at frame advantage now.
Okay.
I think it's neutral or -1, 4-3-3 on block.
How hard is it to block 2-4 low hat? Well, you just basically hold down and block. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, but he could check you after with a spin, so. Unless you do a down one to the frame, which, just frames aren't very easy to do. Constantly, one after another.
No, they're definitely not. Spin is so crazy, though, now. I mean, it is just so stupid easy to punish. Kung Lao players, man, they don't care. They're going to spin. Oh.
That is the most retarded noise right there.
Yeah, she's like,
sounds like a bunch of cats died inside her and they all try to escape.
yeah, what is that?
What is that noise?
Who?
You know what? When Scarlet first came out, I was
Right.
practicing combos with Johnny Cage and I happened to nut punch her.
Right.
When I heard that noise, I literally did it 20 times in a row.
Just to hear that, right?
Yeah, just to hear that, I was
try
like,
and
what
decipher
the fuck is
and
that?
decode that. Would Scarlet really make that sound if you hit her in the cooter?
Probably. We don't know what's in there.
His hand went up her his
If someone from NRS is,
We don't know how much blood she has
is in the
there.
chat, we would like to know
How much was blood.
who voice acted that scream.
At least it's better than Sindel's stupid voice acting. Ha ha ha! That's like the most energetic voice acting I've ever seen.
I would like to know who voice acted that scream because I believe it's a synthesizer. I don't think any human could make that sound.
I would give Scarlett the best voice acting award, and then Sindel.
Dude, Tanya had the best scream in Mortal Kombat history. You remember Mortal Kombat 4? Every time you broke her arm,
Wow, Mario, that was loud. You just deafened me.
Mortal Kombat 4 had the best voices, though, in my opinion.
Mortal Kombat 4.
Didn't they had
absolutely.
really fun, entertaining voices.
Absolutely, and they all said crazy shit too.
MK4 was awesome. You could run up to someone in half a second, be in their face.
Oh my god.
and then you go one yin yin, one gonna throw you over there, and then you remember when you would play Fujin or certain characters, and you grab them, you either say one yin yin or one I'm gonna throw you over there. Remember that? That was great.
Yeah, I love that voice acting.
I believe it is. Is that the 234? 234. Is that advantage move? Nightwolf 234.
2-3-4. What is that?
I think that's the
2-3-4.
one that ends with that. It's like
No, 4-3-2-1. I think that's neutral on block.
Sometimes I can poke out of it. Sometimes I can't. I don't know what 2-3-4 is.
You know what would be the best Mortal Kombat game? If they had MK4 voice acting, MK Deception soundtracks, and MK9 gameplay. Wouldn't that be the best MK game? No, not that shit. But Deception, not Deadly Lines.
Oh my god, what was that? Who was that?
That was
band?
Deadly Lines.
No, was that Edema? That was Edema that did the soundtrack for MK. Nightwolf's 234.
Dude,
234.
the songs in
Is that
Deception were
Advantage on
fucking
block?
awesome.
Yeah, Spencer has no idea.
Have you ever heard Hell's Foundry in Deception? I would just go to that stage because the song was so fucking epic.
I never played Deception.
So badass. We need the Dark Prison stage back.
I
need
do remember.
stages
I do remember Deception had cool stages.
They had stages like the Slaughterhouse,
Yeah.
Falling Cliffs. They had all these crazy shit.
They had the one where you knocked them into the gears and they grinded
Yeah,
you
man.
into a pulp.
Deception has the
Death traps though, you got to turn them off.
Yo, Deception could have been a great game if people didn't find out all the bugs with the game, like how Noob Saibot and Smoke combination had the infinite throw loop. Yeah.
And you know what? What's so funny? All those MK games, no matter how fucking broken as shit they were, everyone played them and loved it.
Well, I'll tell you one thing about the 3D series. I hated the gameplay, but the
I liked it,
storyline,
even though it was retardedly broken.
the storyline was epic.
It was.
The storyline was definitely epic. But
Conquest is pretty sick too.
I actually had more fun.
I
with
like going
Conquest.
around just punching people in the face and
I would
running.
do that too.
Right?
Did
We
that
just do
too?
that for like an hour. It'd be
I
like,
would always go up to like these innocent-looking civilians, and I just start wrecking them.
we'd find like Serena. I'd be like, oh shit, Serena, I'm
Right.
gonna punch her. She gonna fight me?
Right.
She in the game?
I used to do that too. I used to just smack people and try and get them to respond to me.
I kind of liked Armageddon too. Not so much, they kind of went down with the character select theme and all that, all the shit Deception had, like the crazy soundtracks and everything. They
had
brought back every character though.
I think they had
That
to
was
cut a
pretty
lot.
cool.
They had to cut a lot out to get all those characters.
Yeah, they
in
did.
the game.
Oh, MKDC, man.
Yeah,
I actually like that game too.
I like watching it,
It
but
was
I can't play
because
it.
MKDC was like
I do like
so
watching you and Tom
broken.
go
It was
at
only two. It was a two-character game,
it.
Flash and Green Lantern.
Flash and Green Lantern.
But it was so fun though.
Tom loves to tell me the stories about how you
God, that game
and
was so
him
fucked up,
developed
man.
that game.
You don't understand how fucked up the game was. If you played a round, you won the first round.
Right,
The second round was all about meter.
right,
You die with full bar, or you die with no meter and you lose
right.
for the last round. That's how
Right.
crazy it was. I would like
Tom used
literally.
to tell me stories about how
I would walk up to Tom, even though I won the first round, and if I saw I had no meter, I would
You
just teleport. I don't care, kill me. I'll just build my meter. Sooner or
he
later, you're
would
gonna
tell
have to kill
me.
me.
He would tell me stories about how you guys wouldn't kill each other.
We wouldn't because we wanted meter.
You
first
wanted
before.
more meter. You didn't have enough meter yet.
Yeah, man, MK games.
Turned it into a completely
MK
meter-
games are the craziest.
The meter bar in that game was supposedly more important
It
than
was.
the life bar.
Oh, man, one bar had a fucking breaker. Now picture a character that when he has a breaker, he'll do a 30% combo.
Right.
Into a mix-up. He can run
Right.
up to you and like fucking zone you. You gotta guess high or low. It was very stupid.
And you think people rage about? Let me tell you. I just gotta say this. You think people rage about Cabal, rage about Kung Lao?
Oh
Let
man,
me
if they
tell
played
you,
any other past MK
that
game,
is nothing.
It's nothing.
None of the crying that has ever happened
Nothing.
on Test Your Mind about Cabal, Kung Lao, Glitch, Bugs,
best
anything,
character in
ever
MKDC was a tie between Flash and Green Lantern.
ever compares to the epic threads that were created about the Flash and Tom Brady's breaker combo.
You want to see a
We
really
are-
broken and stupid Cabal? Play against Cabal in Ultimate.
Oh no, that's a
Play
broken
against Cabal in Ultimate and see what happens. You can't move. You can't jump.
You can't do anything.
You sit there and you die.
No, you know what?
Yeah.
That was never a big deal because they banned that pretty early, and people just went by it. So the Superman's ground pound.
Green Lantern actually had 10-0 matches. That's how bad some of the matches were. Wonder Woman, what the fuck is she gonna do? What the hell is Wonder Woman gonna do?
I heard Sub-Zero had like no chance against the Flash.
No, you
No.
did anything, you got spun.
Yeah, you got
You
spun.
breathe, you get
None.
spun.
Yeah.
40% combo.
Human Smoke is the second best character in UMK3.
Yeah, Cabal was the best in UMK3.
Cabal is the best. Human
He had
Smoke
the
is
longest
second
reach on
best.
his jabs.
Mhm.
He had the best throw
And
priority.
He had weird jab priority.
Yeah,
too.
he did. He had the best. He had the longest
Yeah.
reach on his jabs.
Cabal in UMK3.
God, Cabal was so dumb in that game.
And the spin.
You couldn't jump. The spin would catch you every
The
damn
spin,
time.
it's like the hitbox for it came out before the move itself.
It
I
did.
mean, that's how ridiculous it is.
The frame was what? 3-frame startup? You know how retarded that is?
It
A
was
3-frame startup, full screen move.
basically anytime you let go of block. You're right. You could be spun before he actually.
Yeah, before he even touches you.
Before he even
pretty much.
touched you, because the hitbox of the move came out. It's kind of like Cabal's ground saw is.
You know,
in
I
MK9
kind of miss
now.
those games because they were so broken and crazy.
They were, but it'll be there. We'll be playing it at season's meetings. We'll always have. If we're going someplace where Tim Static is, there's going to be MK3.
We should have every MK game at one tournament. That would be awesome. I would enter every Mortal Kombat game.
We're gonna get a MK Sub-Zero Mythology who can beat the game the fastest tournament. That'd be great.
Speedrun.
I'll tell you this much: if they set up like Shaolin Monks, I would play it. I love Shaolin Monks. Shaolin Monks was epic.
I think that was the only MK game I haven't tried playing.
Shaolin
Competitively.
Monks. No,
You
Shaolin
could play
Monks-
that competitively because they had a verse mode.
It did have a verse mode, but honestly, like, it was fun to team up with someone and go through the story with another person. And,
I heard Sub-Zero was broken in that game.
In what?
Shaolin Monks.
I never played it competitively.
I remember, I think it was Czech or someone that had like a tier list for that game.
He did, really?
Yeah, there was like a versus tier list. And Sub-Zero had like some freeze infinites per meter or whatever.
Oh, I'm sure. Were the controls more than two direction combos? No, not really. There were a few, right? But most were like down forward, back, forward, back, forward. There might have been a few that were like back, back, down, forward, stuff like
The
that.
thing I really liked about Ultimate was the run button. That's about it.
Yeah, the run button.
Because it
Changed
just
that
made
ga-
the
that game made it
gameplay
insane.
so unique from other games. People try to jump over you just run under them. Oh, MK1 was broken. Sonya.
Yeah,
Sonya versus Sonya.
Yeah, so that Sonya was the only character that had an MK1. Yeah, Cabal is definitely not free for Human Smoke. Cabal is not free for anybody. There is no character that has an easy time against Cabal in UMK3.
I would say the best chance is Human Smoke, though, for sure.
Probably because at least if he hits you, he's going to do serious damage.
Or if you block a spin, you lose half your life.
Yeah. So he probably has.
Have you ever played against those annoying Cabals in UMK3 that never fucking spin? They just jab, and then they play so safe.
Yeah, Simon will do that to me. Simon will never spin me.
The Cabals that play safe are the most annoying to beat.
Yeah, because
they don't make a
it's
mistake. You can't do shit. They
that's
only
what-
spin when you jump.
Right. And
Only
you're-
time.
And you're counting on that spin for your opening.
Yeah. Like glitch jab, glitch. Oh, you decided to jump, spin. There goes half your life.
Right.
Oh, you're at the wall. Jab infinite.
Yeah, when they play really, really safe, and just do because I mean, forget how good the spin is. How good are his jabs?
Fucking stupid. He will out jab you. Trilogy was awesome. I like that game, even though it was so stupid broken.
Oh man.
It was so broken that I could get like my grandma to come into the game, let her select Noob Saibot, and she could like get matches off me. That's how broken it was. That's how broken Noob was in that game.
I don't know what I'm doing, Rio, dear, but I'm
Just
beating
throw
you.
ghost balls and shadows.
Right, that's all you need to do.
Have you seen Kung Lao spin in that game? He could move with it and have it out. That was really fun to use, but retarded. You could like turtle, just spin back, and you have to chase him. Hitashara is going up now. Hitashara, sorry. Hitasaurus. Oh yeah, that is weird. Why did Kung Lao used to have the Superman move back in the
he had the.
That was kind of random. He would just do the Superman.
Yep. He had the raid.
Was it not enough? He had a spin, a dive kick,
I guess they
teleport, and then they just gave him a Superman.
I think Midway at the time, I think they took the Mugen approach with Trilogy, which is just give everybody some crazy moves and mix it up and see what happens. Because there were a lot of crazy shit, man.
I like how people thought the bosses were broken in the game. You could jab infinite them without them being at the wall.
Wow.
Because you know how they couldn't duck and get out of it.
Right.
You just be like run jab, you're dead.
Let's do a quick 2 out of 3 set.
I think they want to see you on stream soon.
Or I'll get on after. They're going to be doing a quick 2 out of 3.
Quick 2 out of 3, and then we want to see. I think everyone should have to die at Rio's hands tonight at least once. So.
I've been working on some new combos with Cabal.
Some new combos in Cabal. The ones you have weren't good enough.
No, I saw this crazy video where all these people do these like dash cancel combos, mid combos.
Dash cancel combos.
Yeah, I mean I can't do them as good yet, but I mean I'm not gonna be trying to do them, in a real tournament.
Right,
so I'll
right.
try and learn them and shit. Some of them were practical. The other ones were like, that's too much effort just for like the same damage basically. There's no reason to do most of them, but. Some of them are pretty cool, though, for building meter.
Because of the scaling in this game, there's actually a lot of combos like that. Most of the time, the simplest combos get you the most damage.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, the whole reason I like those dash cancel combos is because, you're building meter every time you decide to do, a spin and then cancel it.
That's true. I could see it being there. But I do the same 7-hit frickin' Sub-Zero combo I've been doing since day one.
Jump in 2-4 slides, slide.
2-1-4
jump in 2-1-4 slide.
It still does the best damage.
I've seen Tom drop that combo sometimes.
Yeah.
I know why, though. I'm not going to give him shit.
No, that'll happen to me, too, sometimes. Sometimes it just won't link after the jump and punch.
Yeah, I think it's because you don't press when you do a jump and punch.
You know what to get me for Christmas.
So, Lunatic Sasquatch apparently really likes my my Fori Velix stick. The big wide one that looks like a bus. He
Shit is huge, dude. How do you carry that crap?
I don't.
How do you even walk through a door with that thing?
I don't. It just kind of sits here.
You could put wheels on that and like skateboard down the street. That's how big that thing is.
But I actually never touch it. I just keep
I'll
it
bust
here.
out a kickflip on that.
You're right. I actually never use it. I keep it here to make people like lunatic Sasquatch jealous. I just keep. I never use it. He's like, yo, then give it to me.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, do we really want to get into that?
The input bug. You guys really want to talk about the input bug?
You guys don't want to talk about the input bug.
Well, I know for a fact it's happened. It's happened to me a lot of times.
It certainly happened to me a lot.
I was a
of times.
non-believer too. I was a non-believer for a long time.
I thought it was me for a long time.
The same thing with me. I would be like, you know what? I can't do a down 4. I'll just keep practicing.
Yeah.
And after 20 million times, I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm pressing down. Yeah. Now that I got a hitbox, I can confirm my fingers on, the down button.
Right.
So when I press 1, I'm like, no, my finger's holding down. There's no way.
I certainly know when my hand is holding the stick and down.
Yeah, but like definitely, when I first.
Rio, are you staying here? Well, it doesn't matter. We're still gonna
Round 1, fight.
Yeah.
The stream, yeah. You guys can play pretty much. I wouldn't advise staying up too late because we do have to be on the road early tomorrow.
What time is it?
Right now it's only 12:30.
No, I mean, what time do we have to?
Shock would like us at his house at like noon.
All right.
Yeah. I told Shock that's the plan, but Mortal Kombat players, they don't usually even get up till noon. I know, we do have a long drive ahead of us though.
Road trip.
Yeah, road trip. That's like a 10-hour drive, right?
11.
11
with all the food and shit we're gonna be stopping for.
Oh, right. 12 hours. Wow, that's rugged. Phil's gonna talk here.
Well, we took this trip last year. Actually, it was Matt, Shock, me, Rio, Simon, Nit, and Wojtek. And if you guys ever get the chance to see Wojtek, he doesn't really play Mortal Kombat, but Wojtek is like 9 feet tall. Well, to me, he seems like he's 9
It's like
feet
Godzilla,
tall.
basically.
Seriously, yeah, he really is. He's
He almost stepped on you.
He's like 6'6" or 6'7". He literally can use me for like a foot stand. I'm like a footstool to him. He's really tall. Anyway, so we took this trip last year, and yeah, it says that it's a 9-hour trip from New York, but with gas breaks and
Restaurants,
you're gonna have to stop
bathroom
to pee
breaks.
or get food.
Gotta watch out for the deers running in the way.
Yeah,
we almost died.
You
We
really-
almost got killed last time.
Yeah, we actually
I'm
had
gonna
to
be going
dodge a deer carcass. We had to dodge a deer carcass.
Hito, Altair says, punish the teleport with teleport grab.
Get out of the way.
He's yelling at you to do that. Punish the teleport with teleslam. Jugs, we're going to be playing UMK3 at Seasons Meetings. Don't you worry. It's going down. Your hitbox is not working again. But Tom Brady isn't here.
that usually just happens.
Tom Brady isn't here. How can your hitbox be broken? He's not even here. False alarm. See, Tom Brady isn't here. The hitbox's only vulnerability, as far as we know, is Tom Brady. Tom Brady destroys hitboxes just by being in their presence. But as long as Tom Brady is not here, the hitbox is safe. How small is the Seasons Meetings venue? I hear it's like a Japanese or some kind of restaurant. And apparently it's like a 500-person venue capacity. It's certainly not.
Yeah, I mean, it's
certainly not huge. Certainly not like Big E tournaments.
Yeah, no, it's not huge. The venue itself is not huge, and there's going to be a lot of people in and out throughout the day. But yeah, it'll hold 300 people about whereabouts or so. But people are going to have to be in and out of there. I mean, it's just the way it's going to have to happen there. But yeah, I mean, what I was saying, Rob, is like you guys really, you don't know what you're in for. You guys are going to be dodging deer carcasses on the way there.
That's good, man. We're going to be hungry on the way. We can
Nice.
fry that thing up.
Roadkill pizza.
Throw that thing over the fire.
Sweet.
You know what I mean?
Venison burgers.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Grilled deer.
Deer.
I've had deer. I've had venison.
That's good food right there.
Attaboy.
Good. Them's good eatings, as they say.
Yo, you know what you do? You should get the deer head, right?
Oh, here we go. Look at this. Do it, Joe.
No, you know what you do? You get the deer head and you put it on Sasquatch's head while he plays.
He just heard his name. Here we have. Here we got some clones now.
He's playing with him here. Now we got cancels.
Mario, focus less on the stick and focus more on throwing clones. Mario, throw more clones, man. What are you doing? Throw clones. There you go. Do nothing but throw clones. No teleport. Clones, Mario. Shadows. He throws the up one when he doesn't jump, and then when he comes at him, he throws.
This has to be the Rio factor.
The Rio factor. The Rio factor is serious. I can't lie. I have experienced the Rio factor myself. When this is happening to you, the Rio factor sets in, and you just feel ultimately helpless.
This is exactly what caused people to get punched in the arcade. It is. I mean, and listen, Rob and Natus, they were around. They played in the arcades.
If Rio was to go play in the arcades 20 years ago,
oh my God,
he would need a lot of big guys going with him.
Yeah, he would have gotten knocked down and teabagged.
Yeah, Rio would have needed a lot of backup because if he did this to people,
oh my God,
if he did this to people, especially out in real. No. Back in the old days.
Oh no, yeah.
It was not just a video game.
You don't know, dude.
If he did something like this,
talk to James MK. Talk to Jimmy. Okay, he used to kick machines over.
Yeah. Back in the old days, if Rio did this to people, he would just have to have a lot of big guys with him.
Let's put it this way. Oh wait, here we go. We got Cabal cancels.
Right.
Cancels his electric bill. Cancels his credit card.
Like right now, if Mario was the other side, the other town, all of Mario's boys would be behind him right now. Going,
right.
Yo, shit's about to go down.
Yeah. I mean, the way it used to happen was really simple. If you went to a new if you went to another town to challenge somebody, and no matter what, it was a lose-lose for you, because unless you came in there like 10 deep and just ready to go, the way it worked was, if you won, well, if you lost, you lost.
Right.
If you won, you're getting your ass kicked.
Right.
That's just the way it was back in the old arcade days.
It was.
So you had to come in 10 deep or you were done.
Man, there were a lot of... I remember a lot of Spaceplex stories out in Center.
I remember the Westbury Nathan stuff, man.
As long as wherever Rio went, he had a big crew of big people, he'd be okay.
So basically, he had like you, Wojtek, Tim Static,
a lot of big people with him. He'd all right. Anybody else, he wouldn't be allowed to do this.
And Dark Knight is saying he used to punch through the screens of he used to eat the joysticks off of the machines.
Rio is actually not playing right now. Rio just set his hitbox on the desk and told the hitbox to play him for him.
He set it on auto.
Yeah, he's just chilling right now. The hitbox is actually playing for him. That's how good the hitbox is.
I don't know. I'm looking at Rio right now. I'm looking at Rio, and I got to tell you this: they need to ban the hitbox.
Yeah, this is actually... Rio is actually in the kitchen right now making himself
he's
spaghetti.
Making some Kool-Aid.
Yeah. That's just the hitbox. He's got it programmed
the
to do that.
hitbox, it just does it on its own. No, I'm just kidding. How could you possibly ban a controller? I mean, seriously.
Well, because this controller can play for him.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's why. He actually doesn't have to be there.
Let's put it this way, okay?
A cheap way for Rio to win tournaments is just to ship his hitbox to the tournament.
Do you realize that if Rio learned to play with his toes, they would want feet banned from tournaments?
Did I get into any fights in the arcade? I was never good enough to get into fights in the arcade. Fights only happened if you were good. If you were good, that's when fights happened. So no, I mostly gave money to the people that kicked other people's asses when they beat them. So no, I never got my ass kicked in an arcade. I'm also 6'2". You know, at that time I was probably, when I was a kid, I was probably 5'8", 5'9". I was pretty big.
Yeah, well,
I was always pretty big.
I was always the short guy, but I'm built like a catcher. So,
So,
right now I'm built like a
I didn't
270-pound catcher. But
I didn't get too much shit when I was a kid.
People pretty much left me alone because I was short. So I always looked younger than I am. I'm only a year younger than you, Rob. So.
I was actually a very mellow person. I never really went around looking for trouble.
See, though, that's the problem with those quiet people.
Yeah.
You get them pissed off, it's over.
I have a very high threshold for getting pissed off.
I can see that, but I would not want to piss you off.
It takes a real lot to get me going.
You have a really long fuse, but probably a nuclear bomb at the end of it.
If it is, I have a nuclear bomb in the closet, actually.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
One day.
Now, just out of curiosity, is that to combat the hitbox, or is the hitbox impervious to the nuclear bomb?
Well, I built one. I wanted to see if I could do it.
Oh, all right, cool.
I saw it in a movie. A kid built a nuclear bomb. I said, bullshit, I can do that.
Plutonium or Taco Bell remnants?
Uranium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. High grade. Weapons grade uranium. I just keep it in the closet. It's good shit stuff a guy can use.
Okay. Fair enough. Stove goes out, you cook it right over the uranium.
Exactly.
Glow a little bit, whatever. Someone looks at you, Rob, one day, and they go, Rob, you look good today. You're glowing. Why, thank you. No, really, you're glowing. Machine gun.
Oh, Jugs is in the chat box. Jugs, I gotta ask you, man, as a UMK3 guru, as a gourmet, as a connoisseur of the ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 variety, how do you feel about the MK arcade collection and what it is?
I think I just heard the sound of crying coming from the Atlanta area.
I am sure Juggernaut hates every second of that game. It's ass. It didn't work out so well.
Wait, so who's your other character? Who's your other character?
Well,
the only thing that was arcade perfect about MK Arcade Collection was the feeling of rage you got from losing, similar to when you were in the arcade and you wanted to kick someone's ass.
I'll tell you something though. I'm an easy man to please. I'm a simple man. Just the fact that I could make it look like the arcade cabinet screen, the way it curved like that, and had the lines going through it, just to make it look like the old days, that I was sold. I don't care that the game doesn't work. I just like the way it looks. It reminded me of Spaceplex.
Okay.
Back in the old days. That was enough for me.
Shout-outs to troll comments.
That was enough for me.
No, I think it was enough that you got it as a pack-in with your classic stick.
Yeah, I did get it for free. Yeah, it came for free anyway. I wouldn't have paid for that shit.
Not in the form it's in. It really needs that patch. We really need that patch.
MK Arcade Collection patch. You know how easy it would be to run tournaments on console?
Oh my god! Actually, I was just talking with Matt with Shock today, and basically, here's all I have to say about UMK3 in terms of running it on MAME from now on. If we run it on MAME, we have a new standard. We are connecting 2 MK sticks and 2 PS2 pads, and that is it. I'm not connecting 37 pads and 37 sticks from now on. I'm not connecting a 360 pad and this pad and that pad and this stick. Two sticks.
In all honesty, two
pads.
sticks, two PS2 pads, and two 360 pads were never that bad.
You know what? I don't think you even need the 360 pads anymore because everybody knows everybody who plays on a PS3 on a 360 pad at this point admits, except for Dark Natus over here, who is just I don't know. When he looks at the sky and he sees it's blue, he goes, "It's orange." I don't know why. But regardless of that, anybody else who plays on a 360 pad knows that the PS2 pad is infinitely better and would rather play on that anyway.
Zach brings up a good point. We need supers, maybe even ultras, in UMK3. And the damage should be like 80, 90%.
Well, what if let's give UMK3 focus FADCs. Could you imagine
And
with Human Smoke pop up FADC, right? High punch, jump kick, teleport, FADC.
Chugs is like, no. CD Jr. is in the stream. What up, man?
CD Jr., what up? Looking forward to seeing you guys on Saturday.
CD Jr., who should be here right now.
Well, no, he's actually going with Mac. Oh, CD Jr. Is Crazy Dominican coming? Is he going to be there at? Is he going with you and Maxter and all them?
CD Jr. What up, brother? So is Crazy Dominican?
Yeah, we miss you guys. We miss you too, bro.
He is not sure yet.
Wow.
We would really like it.
Here's the problem.
Convince him.
Here's the problem.
He gets out of work at 5.
Galleon. Well, I get out of work at my wife gets out of work at 3:30 tomorrow, and I mean I'm not going to be on the road until 5 o'clock tomorrow.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm going to sit in about 2 hours of traffic. That 5-hour drive to my first destination.
You're not going to get there till like 7 a.m.
Well, I'm not driving all the way through. I'm driving halfway, sleeping overnight, and then leaving at 7 in the morning and drive another 4 hours to get there.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing it the smart way.
I would definitely like it if all 3 Crazy Dominican brothers were there. That would,
the problem is
that would be a strong force representing VSM.
There probably will not be room in the brackets because the brackets are being made right now.
Are they really?
He stopped taking registration, so I don't know if he can register at the door. I think he can come into the tournament by paying his door fee, which, by the way, will be $50 at the door.
Ouch.
But I don't think he can enter. I'm not sure. So,
Rio, the stream says you're not firing off gas blasts fast enough. Could you please do it faster? Yes, faster. Are you just like sitting there waiting for him to fuck up, Mario?
Mario just yawned.
Mario just yawned. Rio, you're still not doing it fast enough. Basically, we want to 3. You like the speed, Spencer? Spencer likes the speed, but I personally would like to see at least 3 or 4 gas blasts on the screen at once.
Don't play Marvel.
Round 2. Fight!
I would try up kick next time there, Mario. You try up kick next time? Try up kick next time.
Now, Rob, I've been looking for a way to bring this up all night, and I'm not sure if... Let's put it this way. I'm not sure if you've ever seen the movie, but I got to bring this up on stream because people have to see it. There's a movie called Surf's Up.
Never seen it.
Okay? It's an okay movie. It's like a Pixar type of movie. Anyway, there's a character. It's about surfing penguins or whatever. I don't care. All I know is that there's a character in it.
Penguin surf or people surfing on penguins?
No, it's penguins surfing.
I just wanted to clarify that. Cause
anyway,
there's stranger shit in
there's a character in there called Chicken Joe, and he's one of the surfers. And he's a chicken. And, at one point... he's looking for his friend, and he calls him by name, and he goes, I know he's around here. I can feel it in my nuggets. And every time I hear that coming from a chicken, I can't help it. I die laughing every time.
Mario, do some crazy shit, man. Do some teleport grabs. I don't know. Do something. I don't know, Mario. You gotta get crazy. There you go.
Yes, every time I hear it from Chicken Joe, I hear him say, I can feel it in my nuggets. I laugh.
More gas blast, Joe. That's what we really like seeing. Yes, over and over. Just keep throwing them. I love it.
Mario, they're saying your brain is mush. Tim 2012. Hitashura is going to win.
Who, in my opinion, is the best pound for pound?
They just said Hitashura is going to win. I can feel it in my nuggets.
I don't know if there is any one great player. There are so many. I mean, Marvin Rasta obviously proved how good he was. Crazy Dominican is amazing. Juggernaut from Atlanta, very, very good.
You're talking about UMK3?
Yeah.
Shock,
of course.
I mean, you got Rio.
Rio is definitely up there. Hanzo and RZP. Yeah. Dead, you can't forget Dead.
Simon.
Low and Thrower, AC 1984. A lot of good players. I don't know who. If I could pick
what's going on, Red Rum?
I don't know if I could pick a single one that, top players like that, I mean, on any given day, you can get different results when they play each other. On one day, one person might win. On the next day, another person might win. So it's very tough to just pick out any one best.
All right, guys. So, anyway.
Any one best player.
Unfortunately, what I'm about to say is not going to make a lot of people happy, but we are coming up on the last match of the night tonight. We are in somebody's apartment tonight, so unfortunately the stream can only go just so long without potentially upsetting the neighbors. So we are going to let this go another match after that, and that will be the last match of the night.
Mo, in fact, did have issues at that tourney. Not with Rio, but with the sticks on that tab were apparently not very good.
Oh my God! You want to talk about salty? I was kosher salt. I was regular salt. I was iodized salt. I was every version of. I was sea salt.
What do you mean? Sal87, Rio is going to Seasons Meetings. That's why he's here.
So let's get one more match. Classy Sasquatch is going to play Rio tonight for tonight's marbles.
Oh, can we make this a 2 out of 3?
Yeah, it'll be a 2 out of 3.
Or 3 out of 5?
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3, all right.
Because some of us have to get up and go to work in the morning.
All right. We're going to do 2 out of 3 here between you guys.
Go ahead over, Mark.
All right, so...
What?
We have our lunatic Sasquatch who is not afraid to spin, even though he knows it'll get punished by full combos. He's going to do it anyway.
I probably will do it.
He will do it. He will spin. He will spin.
Who's saying you get to
yes, he did actually get in. He got into top 8 by doing all random selects, and then once he was in top 8, he started going playing for real. But yes, he did. He did get into top 8 by doing all random selects. That's how good those guys are.
Yo, Cabal's such like a workout for noob, and you just get raped. I love it. I'm such a masochist.
You gotta move forward, bro. You can't just stay there.
You can't move forward. You don't know how to play noob. Don't tell me how to play my character. I'm sorry.
You just said you can't zone him.
You can't zone him. You can't move. He has the slowest normals in the game. It's like his worst matchup.
Dude, it doesn't get much worse than like Sub-Zero against that, and I'll go forward.
Quote-unquote dashing was nerfed. Dash blocking low is a lot harder now, so I just get hit. So I just sit there until he makes a mistake, and I try to up kick it. That's it.
I don't care. I'll go forward. I don't care how fast he's throwing those things. I'll go forward. You got to be like Godzilla.
Wow.
What? That was a weird breaker.
All right, so Spencer is taking it to Cabal as best he can here. And Sheriff Lau is back on the job, apparently. And he's letting the top-tier Cabal here know that he is still means business. But Cabal saying, no, you got nerfed. I am the new best. Kung Lao saying, no, you're not.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh. Swan dive, low hat.
You see all this crazy shit Spencer's doing? He's just not scared. Armor versus armor. Armor wins. Look at that. Look at that. You guys see what I see when I call him Lunatic Sasquatch? Are you guys seeing that?
No. Oh, shit, you forgot to change the name.
I should change the name.
Yeah, you should change the name. That's classic.
Yeah, that's not Hito. Hito does not play Kung Lao.
No, I don't play Dreidels. I don't like Dreidels.
This is a very casual VSM, so the names are a little screwed up. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's like whatever, dude.
I was hoping you wouldn't do that.
And we have our first rage quit of the night.
Well, you don't troll with Cabal's X-ray. That gets me mad too. It's because the guy doesn't need it. It's like, wow, you're inferior. Here's my X-ray. That's what I feel.
Cabal. Cabal should never need to use his X-ray. If Cabal's using his X-ray, it means he doesn't even need to burn meter on you. He's trolling you with an X-ray.
Yo, they saying it's totally perfect. Like you got new tech. That's why he hasn't been playing. You don't want to show nobody yet.
Round
Yeah, I know, right?
fight.
Yeah, my friend of mine on Teshin might give me some advice. DR, he's like, yeah, you could dash in up king to try to get in on Cabal. That shit don't work. I keep getting hit.
You know what I do? You know what I do? I slide.
Oh yeah, I could slide, but that's my shadow. I just still stand there.
Huh? Electric what? Slide? No, my slide is not electric. That's what I do. I slide and hope to God it hits. And if it doesn't, I blame the input bug. I didn't mean to do a slide.
Dude, half the crap when I was playing earlier was input bug. Half the crap was my own stupidity. I was just like, why am I so stupid? Damn it.
Luckily, the input bug happens so much that I blame it even when it doesn't happen. I just blame the input bug. Whenever I lose, I blame the input bug.
Yeah, it takes risk, but the problem is Noob has the worst normals in the game, so trying to do that, it's like cutting yourself.
That's
and
why
I'm not 15 and have problems, so I can't.
You see what I was just telling? Listen to Sal 87. What is he telling you?
No.
He's telling you to take risks.
You,
Didn't I just tell you I slide for no reason?
Picking
That's what you gotta
Noob
do.
Sidebot against Cabal is already a risk, alright?
Look at Spencer. Look how risky he's playing. He's playing like a nutcase. He doesn't care. He's just doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Cosmic Jelly's got the idea. I gotta search through my heart and clean the darkness. That's what I gotta do.
You got it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he can't take risks. It's like, ugh, it's like disgusting. Like some dude named Trini Boy on Teshin Might was like, Cabal's worse than Raiden. I'm like, no, he's not. And then I got used to Cabal. Yes, he is.
Bringing it, not me.
Rio always has meter. Cabal always has meter. So he always has chances to break her. Like,
I don't care. I don't care. I just want to get at him. I don't care how many fireballs he throws. I'm just gonna still try and go at him.
see, I gotta pick up Kung Lao, Master the Dreidel, to fight this matchup.
I can't use Kung Lao. And we got one. What are we? 1-1 now.
No, I gotta nug it up. That's what I gotta do.
One more for the marbles here between Rio and Lunatic Sasquatch.
I gotta nug it up.
Who I feel should be twice as crazy as he's been playing in this next match.
You
I don't think he's that tool.
I think
he's
you
informative.
should just spin every chance you get.
He's the one that came up with the pole portal reset thing with back 1-2-1-4 when you dash before you throw out the tackle. That was his idea. Props for him for that one.
Spin.
Shout out
Spin.
to Trini.
Spin.
You spin.
I didn't mean get. I didn't mean get spun. I meant spin.
Round 2. Fight.
Lunatic Sasquatch.
Thank you, Altair, for summing up what I was going to say when I found the proper words in my head in order to use them. That's exactly the new Cybot matchup. See there, right there, Rob? See, taking risks? Can't take risks. Read that shit.
Find a way, man. Find a way.
Find a way.
You hear me complaining
Listen,
about your bullshit?
This is not Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't search the heart of the cards. There's no cardboard used for this damn game. I have nothing.
Do you hear me complaining about your bullshit overhead fucking shadow? I'm just gonna
Fuzzy
fucking
block, Rob.
I'm just
Fuzzy
gonna
guard.
fucking. You know what? I'm just gonna get in your face and fucking press the
Throw
shit out
ice
of you.
cream at me. That's all he does. Just trade it. Throw ice cream.
Don't worry, Mario. Don't worry.
Phil.
Can't say ice cream around a fat guy.
Ice cream. Ice cream.
All right, Lunatic Sasquatch here is making Rio work for his. All right, this final match determines who gets the couch tonight. The other one is sleeping on the floor.
Well, whoever does.
So now shit just got real.
Thank you. See, noob, when you hit his tackle and slide up close, it's called minus frame advantage on hit. Yeah. Did you know that, Rob?
What? I'm not listening to you, Mario. I'm watching the match. I don't care about your bullshit overhead tackle. And
What happened? I thought one more.
all right.
I'll keep playing you, but...
All right. You saw
All
some
right,
good matches.
Let him have one more.
Yeah, one more. Yes.
Is that it? We're done?
So, guys, again, thank you for watching tonight. Glad to be back. Hopefully next week we'll be there from Gamer's Edge. And, of course I am. They love their Nightwish. So, we will let you know very soon whether or not it is official for Gamer's Edge next week. So, thank you again, and see you next week.